1 second, people. 1 second. I'll be with you shortly. Please hit the likes and subscribe and all that good stuff. Get on the comments and say whatever you want. That's what I am here for.
Oh my God.
There you go, people. You got that.
Oh my God.
What a win yesterday for Liverpool. What a win for Tottenham. What a win for Newcastle. What a win for Arsenal and Chelsea. Just one team has failed to win. Didn't read the book. And that is Manchester City. Of course, we're going to talk about all the teams. We'll talk about, City first. Then we move down all the way to Liverpool eventually. And we've discussed that, win yesterday. I think I enjoyed it. Let me just put it that way. I thought it was amazing the way we performed yesterday. So please let me know if you could hear me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you can't hear me. This thing plays a lot, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God.
There you go, people. Got to play about a bit. If you're hearing echoes, let me know as well. Hopefully you're not, but it is what it is. It is what it is, isn't it? Can't help anything in this damn place. It is what it is. Sometimes I've noticed my voice fades away as well. But yeah, I'm on my own today, guys. We have me and Dean from Fam Zone. Please go and subscribe to my brother there. Had a show not yesterday, the day before. I took a rest yesterday. I think I did TikTok yesterday or this morning around 12 o'clock. We had a show, guys. If you missed it, go and check it out, man. I got a good review with that. A lot of people messaged me and said to me it was a brilliant show with Dean. It was honesty at its best. And we chopped it up a bit. We talked about FSG. We talked about Arne Slot. We talked about the players. We talked about what's wrong with Liverpool Football Club as a whole, and how we can fix things as well, and all that stuff. So yeah, it was good. It was good. It was just Liverpool, stream, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy doing shows with other people. I just don't do enough of it. That's the thing as well. But when I'm on my own, I don't mind it either. I really don't mind it. I think it's all right. It's something I enjoy the most because if I could do a show over an hour, that means I'm heading towards the right direction. Let me just put it that way. But yeah, guys, thanks for the obviously contribution to that show, and thank you for the contribution on the subscribers and the likes and all that stuff, because it helps the channel, and I gratefully appreciate that. I just want to be pushed out there, guys. I'm not here chasing fame and fortune or anything like that. I'm just here just to talk about football and chat to people, challenge me. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm in the middle. I'm not always gonna say I'm perfect, but I think talking about something I love the most, which is football and Liverpool, of course, makes my life much better. Let me just put it that way. Otherwise, my brain will be somewhere else thinking about stupid things, if you know what I mean. So there you go, people. It helps a lot. It helps everybody that does content creating, because it keeps us away from a lot of problems. Let me just put it that way. Life is not as easy as you think it is. Life is very tough at times as well. So this, getting an escape route, going towards the direction of doing content creating, helps us mentally and everything like that around it. So that's why we do it, man. That's why we do it. We no longer can play football. We no longer, for escape reasons, really. We no longer can do what we used to do as youngsters. So there's a time of your age you just say enough is enough. Just do something that you enjoy the most, which is just content creating, chatting to people. The game days when you used to play computer games, that will slowly run out with age, if you know what I mean, guys. It never lasts. It's good in the beginning, but when life continues, you've got more responsibilities in life. It's it's something that goes away a bit, if you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy playing FC 26 and 25 and all that stuff that we do on here sometimes, but it's not my passion anymore, if you know what I mean. It's just like doing YouTube, content creating, and as Dean said the other day, people, it's not as easy as you think, especially when you do everything on your own. When you do the thumbnails, you have to do the text. You have to do so much to prepare yourself for shows, and sometimes you make mistakes. You know what I mean? Spelling mistakes, things that don't make sense. It happens, man. It happens. But yeah, enough of me. Enough of me just rambling on there, just chatting rubbish, as some people would say. But yeah, I just want to talk about the Champions League nights the other day. Wow, wow, what a performance by every team apart from one team, which is the team that outspends everybody every single time. That everybody calls a big club. You know what I mean? And that's Manchester City. They're the only ones that failed. The rest have won. Even Rafinha at Chelsea, he's even got a win on the board. So it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. So let's start with Man City. Let's see where we are on here. Let me just put it up there. Tell me what you think, innit? This is for a channel for everybody now. It's no longer just Liverpool Football Club. It's for everybody. I want to hear from Man City fans, Man United fans, Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans. It doesn't matter who you support. I just want to hear, what you think about your football club and other football clubs as well. It doesn't have to be your own. I just want to chat. I just want to test myself, if I know enough, you know what I mean? Because I've been here since the beginning of the Premier League, you know what I mean? So it's a natural thing for me, natural response and things like that, you know what I mean? So even that I don't watch every game for 90 minutes, I know what that club is all about. You know what I mean? I know what they represent, if you know what I mean? If you look at Man City right there, they lost to this Bodo or whatever it's called, like a Norwegian team, a team from Norway. It's not like the scoreline favors the Norwegian team only, but they were the better team. It's like you expect Man City to come back when they're a goal down or something like that. No. This team actually took them to the limit, and I thought they were amazing. Especially this guy on the picture, the way he finished these chances. Goodness gracious me, amazing, absolutely amazing, and well-deserved win. Let me just put it that way. Man City just wasn't at the races, if you know what I mean. I don't think Pep Guardiola. When I look at Pep Guardiola, guys, Pep Guardiola is that kind of head coach that used to make you look forward to watching games, especially with his tactics and his way of thinking. He's like a scientist, isn't it? He's like Albert Einstein of football, if you know what I mean, with ideas and something nobody else can challenge and try to overtake or something like that. You look at him now, he's struggling, man. He does that mentally. You got to look at a person's demeanor. You got to look at their, mentality, the way they look on the sideline, the way he reacts to things. That's a man that don't want to be at Man City anymore. They forced him to stay longer. And not only that, the more longer you stay, the lack of, and you don't change much. If he changed coaches on a consistent basis, maybe his ideas would have been different, and use those ideas from the new coaches as well, which he doesn't do. That's what Ferguson had, that longevity, because he had new coaches coming in with their ideas. He stole their ideas, not stole their ideas, but they implemented their ideas into the team and they took it on the pitch. And, they were winning, for 20, 25 years, whatever it was, he was there. And this is what Pep Guardiola doesn't want to do. He don't want to. He just wants his ideas, and that is it. He doesn't really listen to the guy next to him a lot. So the more you just stay with the ticky-tacky football, the more you become it, the more you don't really last, in the longevity terms. And when I'm looking at him in the sideline, Pep Guardiola doesn't look like he wants to be there anymore. But listen, this Norwegian team deserved to win. Jerky got obviously the goal for Man City, got a goal back, but the game was over by that time. And listen, this team just outdone them in every way, in my opinion, from the highlights that I saw. I did watch it obviously when he was live, but I was busy at the time. But yeah, from the highlights, it looks like this team obviously done better than what everybody expected in that game. I could even share with you. Let me see if I could bring that up. Yeah, guys, appreciate the support as always, man. Please do me a favor, just hit the like if you're new and subscribe if you're new. The old guys, you know what to do. Just hit the like button. I'll come to the chat because I'm on my own today. That means the chat is the most important thing on the screen. So please get your chat going as well. So let's start with Man City. Where was we? Here we go. Obviously, Man City is going to position them. Chances similar. So let me just share that with you. Take that one down and put this one back up. We will talk about other teams. Don't worry, guys. I will come on to it. Don't worry. I haven't done enough of that. I changed the channel's name and I haven't changed, I'm still talking about Liverpool all the time. It's frustrations, guys. It's called frustrations. Supporting Liverpool is hard at times. It's very, very hard. Let me just put it that way. We're back to normality. You know what I mean? As you can see, Casper Jens scored the goals for, and obviously Casper scored twice. 22 minutes, 24 minutes, 58 minutes. They got another goal, and then Jerky came on and scored in the 60th minute. Rodri got sent off in the 6th. I didn't even know he got sent off 62 minutes. So that's how much I know about the game. So, yeah, let's look at obviously, the stats of the game. Man City, of course, they're a few goals down in it. They're a couple of goals down. They're going to come back and score, try to shoot from long range, short range, and all that stuff. So they had about 15 shots. 5 on target as the 5 with Bodo as well. They've got 5 shots on target as well, but they scored 3 from that, and Man City scored 1. Possession, as you expect, Man City is going to be dominating 65% to the 35%. And then you look at the passes, same as always. Man City is 625 to the 440 of the opposition. Pass accuracy 86 from obviously the home team, 94 from Man City. As you expect, Man City is always going to do that. And then you look at the rest of with the fouls, Man City on top on that, and yellow cards, Man City on top of that, red cards, Man City on top of that, offsides, the other team, Bodo is on top of that. And corners, Man City had 9. With the corners, guys, yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Like, is corners a dying age of the game? Because apart from Arsenal, other teams don't really concentrate on that. They don't position themselves in a way they're going to score. Because they just launch the ball into the box and that is it. You know what I mean? And it's always an out swinger, never in swinger, if you know what I mean. So it's weird. It's very, very strange when I see that. But as you can see, the league, guys, where are these teams? Where are Man City? Man City at 11th, so they're 13 points. They could still get into the top 8. Let's just be realistic here. It depends on other teams drop points as well. So yeah, we'll come to the other teams as we go along. Bodo, let me see. Bodo, I think that's how their name is. They are obviously 28th, 6 points. Yeah. They're way below everybody, man. 28th. So how many teams are in here? 36 teams. Yeah, I don't know how far it goes. I'm not good with this new Champions League format. I'm all about the old school. 2 teams qualify, last 16. Quarter-final, semi-final, final. And that's it. That's what I prefer. This Super League way of the Champions League ain't for me, guys. Honestly, it ain't for me. But as you can see, guys, Man City gave it their all at the end, but it was too late by that time. So that's what I can tell you about Man City. But let me get to the comments and see what's going on. Please like, share, and subscribe as always. Appreciate everybody that's on. Let me get into Twitter as well. Just reach out to everybody else and Twitch as well. Yeah, guys, this is me now. You know what I mean? And, I will try to bring panel shows to you guys on a regular basis. I've got a few people. We're in a group chat together that you've seen in the channel before, where we're going to try to pick up from there and be a more regular chat shows than usual. Normally it's just on my own, innit? So why not, man? Why not? Big up, man. What are you saying? Big up, my bro. Aziz, big up, man. What are you saying? How's things? Go good, bro. As long as we won yesterday, I'm flying, in the sky. So I'm all good, my guy. We won yesterday. I am so happy. Everybody's happy, bro. The most important thing yesterday was the performance. And slowly we're getting back to what we was. Big up, Mr. Touchline. I see you. I see you. Please subscribe to Touchline over here. He's got his own channel. And not only that, he's on other social media such as, TikTok and all that stuff. So please go support my brother there. TW's in the house. Big up my bro. Cop Father. Come on, man. Come on, Cop Father. This is what we used to do. Beat teams we should lose against. And lose or draw to teams we should be beating. The thing with Marseille yesterday, bro, is they're better than PSV. Let me just put it that way. I mean, consider what up to PSV in the other game when they faced Newcastle. Can't believe Newcastle battered them and we couldn't even do that ourselves. It's embarrassing, guys. Like, you know what I mean? It's embarrassing, man. Absolutely embarrassing, which is the game we're going to come to next in a way. I can't stand things like that, if you know what I mean. Like, how can Newcastle beat that team and we can't? Like, well, how do we struggle? How do we struggle with a team like that? It's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I watched this Newcastle. I watched the highlights of that one. I thought they were amazing. I thought they were, yeah, beautiful to watch, man. They know what they're doing in Newcastle. When you watch them, they know what they're doing. There's a formation set for them, and then they just go through with it and try implement their, ideas as the game goes along. And that's a proper team, if you know what I mean, guys. Right? They will fight. They might not be the most, eye-catching team. They might not be the ones that's going to be challenging for a title, but they fight, and that's all you ask for from a football team. Just fight for me, and then I'll support you to the hilt. Sometimes when we watch our own teams, right, they don't do enough of that. But yeah, listen, yesterday they absolutely battered PSV, and winning by 3-0 wasn't it should have been more. You know what I mean, the way they played. Let me just put it that way. Let me just show you what the stats of the game is. There we go. Let me get it there. So as you can see, Wisa scored, Gordon scored, Barnes scored. No reply from PSV as well. They were just amazing, Newcastle. At home, they're very strong. You know, with Newcastle, what I like about them, since the last time they were in the Champions League, which was a couple of seasons ago, they've improved. You know what I mean? They've learned about the Champions League. They've had that, time on it, understanding it, and seeing what it's all about, that competition. They of course they reviewed it, they analyzed it, and then all of a sudden you see them this season in the Champions League. They win games now, man. They're doing it, in a way they belong there. It's not like they're part of the furniture. It's not like they're part of the Champions League as a small club or anything like that. They actually look like they're part of the furniture. That's what I meant to say. And I like what I see from Newcastle, man. As I said, this is a team Liverpool lost to 4-1 at home. Don't forget, guys, we lost to PSV at Anfield 4-1. They battered us. And Newcastle, look what they're doing to them. There you go, people. There you go, man. Got to give them credit for that, man. Got to give them credit for that. I like what I saw yesterday, man. Thought they were amazing. Game stats. So let's see what's going on here. 9 shots from Newcastle to the 6 of PSV. 4 shots on target to the 1 of PSV. There you go, people. One shot in the whole game. How can you play in Champions League football and take 1 shot? That's embarrassing, man. And, I think they're supposed to be the best team in Holland. Look at that. Rubbish. Possession, 52% to the 48% of PSV. And then you look at the passes, 460 to the 385. Pass accuracy, 83% to the 83%. No, it doesn't show a lot, really. Fouls and all that stuff, as you can see. We are Newcastle, 7th in the Champions League and the qualifying bit with Chelsea and all that stuff. They're above Barcelona's, you know what I mean? Man, City's, Atletico Madrid, man. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And look at the team Liverpool lost to, 22nd, man. And those points they got over there is part of the Liverpool points. Oh, man. Liverpool points are there, man. But look at Newcastle, guys. 7th in the Champions League. Lost 1, drawn 1, won the rest. Look at that. That is what you need from a football club. That's the what do you call it? When a team has already played in the Champions League, you come back in a different season. This is the way you're supposed to behave, you know what I mean? And this is how they've come back even stronger from the last time they were in the Champions League. I like what I see from Newcastle, man. What are you saying, Copfather? Yes, I saw this. Sorry about that. Smash the likes from Touchline. Big up, my bro. Big up, man. Big up. What are you guys saying? Big up, Beans and Toast. Always just the comments. That's it. Big up and then you disappear, bro. Start saying something, bro. That's what I'm here for. I'm talking about every team here. That's what I'm trying to reach out to, teams from other obviously, other than Liverpool Football Club. I don't need to always talk about Liverpool. I could talk about your football club. Challenge me. I said a lot about the Chelsea team in the beginning of the season. No one believed me. I said their lack of experience will ruin them at the end. And what happened? Maresca is gone. There you go, man. You can't win things with the likes of Sanchez in goal. Sanchez is not a quality goalkeeper, man. You need more than that. You need that experienced centre back that can galvanise the players around him, as a captain, as a leader. Don't get me wrong, Reece James has been fit all season. He has been doing a wonderful job, but he's not a captain. He doesn't shout much. He doesn't, put players into position. He just leads by example, which is the way he plays. So, as I said, there's leadership and there's leading by example. Leadership is what you need, Chelsea fans, and experience as well. then you could get better. What you said, Rodrigo, big up, bro. Great performance, a perfect result. Even though I want the coach out. Slot got it right this time, and he deserves credit. Hopefully, we can do the same in the Premier League. The thing with this game, I'll save this comment, bro. I'll come back to this comment. I'll let you know what I think, because I don't think people... Kyle talked about it in Enzo's show, but I don't think a lot of people talk about it. Then it will clear up your mind more, if you know what I mean. I don't think, people said enough about it in regards to why we won that game. But I'll save that comment, and then I'll come back to it. I generally wasn't expecting us to win. I was fearing the worst. All of us, Beans and Toast. All of us, bro. Not just you. Everybody was, panicking. So it is what it is. I'll come to the Liverpool comments. Please, if you're a Newcastle fan, Man City fan, Arsenal fan, Chelsea fan, Tottenham fan, say what you want, man. Say what you want in the chat. As you can see, guys, Newcastle, 7th in the Champions League qualifying. Right, they don't need to do playoffs or anything at the moment, because there's only 13 points, but you look below that, guys. Everybody's on 13. You know what I mean? So they could still get out of there and be in a playoff spot. You know what I mean? So that's what you don't want. You want to be in the top 8, qualify outright, and then, you be laughing at the rest of the teams. Yeah, but listen, I've enjoyed Newcastle. Let me give them credit for that. I thought they were amazing the other day, and they deserve credit, guys. Honestly, they deserve credit, and I don't think not enough has been said out there for them, considering what they did against PSV, a team Liverpool lost to convincingly as well. We got battered by PSV. Don't forget that. So you look at Tottenham, guys. Obviously winning by 2-0. Thomas Frank finally getting the wins on the board. You know what? You look at Tottenham, guys. You forget they have a lot of injuries. You know what I mean? They haven't got a lot of players, in their team that's normally in the first team. So it's understandable why the results are, up and down at times. And Thomas Frank is a good manager, but he's the type of manager that needs time and patience for him to implement his ideas and him to gain the trust of the players that he has. Because, when you come from Brentford and the players look at you, they think like, who is this guy, man? He's coming from Brentford, coming to Tottenham. Nah, man, I ain't listening to him. He needs to punch up a few players, get his own players in. And I think he will do well at Tottenham. I don't know what Tottenham expects, you know what I mean? Because I've heard a lot of people want him out already. You're not that club, Tottenham. You're not him. You know what I mean? You need a starting point to get to him. But you're not willing to accept that. You're sacking managers left, right, and centre. Mourinho, Conte, etc. What do you call it? Poch, you got rid of. And you got rid of. You're not that club. The sooner you accept it, the better you'll be in the future. You just need that consistency with a manager that can get you to, the top half of the table, especially the top 4. Then you could improve on that. But you're not willing to accept that. You're willing to change managers consistently to get to the right one. And that's the way of bigger clubs. The clubs that, like Chelsea and teams like that do that. You don't need to do that. Just stick with a manager. See what he's going to do in the next couple of years. Give it a 5-year project as they used to do in the old days. Then we could talk about, where you can be in the future. But keep chopping and changing managers ain't going to get you to the promised land, man. And that's how I see Tottenham. They're doing too much too soon. They need to get rid of that nonsense, man. But listen, Dominic Solanke came back yesterday, scored a goal. Romero, the captain of the club now, scored a goal as well. I like what I saw. Borussia Dortmund was all over the place. They didn't really do much. But yeah, Tottenham was outstanding. Tottenham should have them all, to be fair. As you can see on the stats right there, 12 shots to the 5 of Borussia Dortmund, and then 5 shots on target from Tottenham to the 2 of Borussia Dortmund. Possession, Tottenham were better. Passing, Tottenham were better. Pass accuracy, Tottenham was better. Everything like you could think of, Tottenham was a better team in every way. So I like what I saw with Tottenham. 5th in the Champions League. Not bad at all, is it really? If you look at it, they've only lost once in the Champions League. You know what I mean? Look at that. Look at Real Madrid and Liverpool losing twice. The biggest clubs probably with Bayern Munich in the top half of the table. We've already lost twice. But look at Tottenham, only lost once in the Champions League. So they may be more of a Champions League football club than, Premier League club at the moment. And then, eventually probably transform that into the Premier League, what they're doing in the Champions League. But I think Thomas Frank is a good coach. I don't think he's as bad as people think he is. You know what I mean? Sometimes when they look at Brentford and then you move on, you jump up to Tottenham, people say, oh, he come from a small club, he's not that good. It's nothing to do with that. You just got to believe in the guy. Stop, prejudging someone before they implemented their ideas consistently, if you know what I mean. And I think he's a good coach. I think he's made for Tottenham. He's that type of Tottenham coach that, has that, time to, develop into a better football team. I think if he stays there long enough, he can get Tottenham, into a better position. But it's up to Tottenham. If they want that chopping and changing, that's just going to become that football club that, never going to improve. They're just going to be nearly men, in the top 4, and that's about it. Never going to win, major trophies, in regards to, Champions League and Premier League. Nah, not for that. But listen, they're 5th in the Champions League. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. Borussia Dortmund is 16th. There's levels to this game. 11 points to Tottenham's 14. So it's not too far from each other either. Not bad at all. Yeah, so listen, I hope I cleared it up with the Tottenham thing, because all I see in the chat is Liverpool stuff, so I don't want to keep, keep talking about Tottenham, Liverpool. Wow, I'm talking about different teams. It's a bit awkward, isn't it, guys? But I'll come to the Liverpool stuff, eventually. What are you saying, my guy over here? Where are you? I saw a comment from Z. Where are you, Z? Where are you, my bro? I saw your comment somewhere. There you go. Are you and Nuruddin related? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't. Listen, it's weird. It's weird. Like, we know. It's like we met each other before in life, because my cousins live in Manchester, innit? So I don't know. But maybe not. You could say the same about Saeed as well, guys. Like, my mum is from, I think Nuruddin is my mum's tribe and Saeed is my dad's tribe. So from what he said, I saw on his stream once. If he said Las Arnold, there's only one tribe in Las Arnold, innit? So it's my tribe, my dad's tribe. So I could be more related to Saeed than Nuruddin. I don't know. We're not related, but it's a strong possibility. You never know in life, bro. You never know in life, man. Life is strange. Let me just put it that way. Yeah. So as I was saying about Tottenham, that's them. I think if they stick with Thomas Frank and then give it time, they would be in a better position than they are in the league. All this pressure from the beginning doesn't help any situation. It just makes it worse. But yeah, that's Tottenham, guys. I hope I cleared it up enough for Tottenham. I'm going to go to the next team, which is Arsenal. I think I talked about Man City. I haven't talked about Chelsea, have I? Oh, Chelsea. Let me go to Chelsea, actually. I haven't talked about Chelsea enough. I think I've got them on there already. Let me see if I can get them on there. Yeah. Chelsea are doing all right, aren't they, man? They're doing all right. Not bad at all. 1-0 win at home. Not bad at all. I guess a Cyprian team, isn't it? A Cyprian team. Yeah, man. Let me just put it on there. There you go. No, it's not the one. Let me go next. What did I go to that one for? Strange. Let me see if I could get rid of this one. Stop the full screen. Here we go. Yeah, guys, it's hard, this stuff, It's very, very hard doing these things. I haven't done it for a while, so it's a bit strange, if you know what I mean. Oh, no. No, I don't want it to start. Yeah. Let me just try and get Chelsea in there, guys. Hopefully it can happen. I think I'll get rid of it. Let me start again. Yeah, I thought Chelsea was amazing. You know what I mean? They kept a clean sheet, plus they won the game. That's what you need, don't you? That's what you need from a football club. And I just think the thing with Chelsea is, I think they asked for too much too soon. That's the problem with them. Giving Rosinia a chance as a head coach, I think that's the best thing that could happen to that football club, because at that time, someone from this, country has a chance at a football club. And I commend them for that, because not many teams want these type of people in charge of their football club. Don't know why. I think they just want that, what do you call it? Glamour, name around Europe, that continental names and all that stuff. It's weird, man. It's very cringe. Just give people from the home side, man. Give them a chance at least to, prosper. You never know. They might actually surprise you. You gave all these overseas people a chance. They all failed. Why don't you just give a homegrown people, homegrown person a chance and see what it can do? Because I don't think that we get enough in this country, and it's moved away from something we was good at back in the day. You know what I mean? In England, there's not enough of that. Unfortunately, in the Premier League, and high time, a big club like Chelsea, they are a big club. Listen, I might joke sometimes about them, but Liam Rosinia, like becoming their manager, I like that. I like everything about it. I'm so happy it's happened, and I hope it continues for many years, to come for him, because if he has success at Chelsea, I honestly think it'll open the doors for other, homegrown managers to become managers of big clubs, if you know what I mean. Some people want Steven Gerrard as our head coach. I said, if he's so good, why hasn't he got a club? I mean, go and prove yourself. Go to a, first division championship club. Restart what you're supposed to do. Go and do what you're supposed to do in the first place, instead of like moving to a big club straight away, like Aston Villa and Rangers. Go to the lower divisions. Get your, credibility, is how you say it. Get your credits down there, and prove yourself. And maybe if things go right for you, you get a side promoted, compete in the Premier League, being in the Premier League on a consistent basis. Then we could discuss if Liverpool is your, is an option for you. But when you've done nothing in football, you know what I mean, and no club is, willing to give you a chance right now, and the only one everybody's shouting about is Liverpool, that's not a winning mentality. That's a defeatist mentality. I'm not going down that route. Sorry, guys. You know what I mean? I'm awake. I'm not asleep. Yeah, so as I was saying about Chelsea, getting the 1-0 win at home, it took them a while. I'm sure it took them a while. Let me just share that with you guys. I'm sorry. Let me just share that with you. I'm sure it took them a while to get to that scoreline that we see right there. Because I'm sure they were worried at some stage. As I remember, they were worried, and they eventually got to win the game. So let me get it here. Here we go. Yeah, Carcedo. I hate when I see that name. When you see Carcedo, guys, yeah, does it really irritate you like it irritates me? Because he should be a Liverpool player, really. You know what I mean? This is the DM of all DMs that we needed at Liverpool Football Club, and he's never going to play for Liverpool Football Club. It's really irritating, man. Imagine we had Carcedo in our midfield. Goodness gracious me. Frustrates the hell life at me, man, when I'm seeing him at Chelsea. You see Tchouaméni, you see Bellingham, you see all these players that should be Liverpool players at different clubs. It's crazy. So as you can see, guys, 78 minutes it took Chelsea to get that goal. And, they won the game with that goal as well. I haven't watched it, so I'm not going to sit here telling you guys, oh, it was a great game, Chelsea dominated. As you can see in the stats, Chelsea actually did dominate. So 18 shots to the 3, 7 shots to the 2, possession 68% to the 32%, passes 724 to the 273, pass accuracy 95% to the 83%. There you go, people. So they have dominated this game, you know what I mean? And Chelsea, where are they there you go. They're in the top 8, 13 points. Too many 13 points for my liking, but they're there with Barcelona, Sporting, and Man City, as you can see, guys. So, and they've only lost 2 games as well. They haven't lost many. 7 games, 2 games losses. So, as you can see, they are on some sort of form. They've won, lost, won, drawn, and won. So, yeah, I'm expecting them to be obviously in and around that area where they are right now. But yeah, like I said, man, Rosinia becoming their manager, their head coach, just it opens the door for a lot of homegrown managers finally, and that's something I want to see. I think it's high time we go back to the eras of giving people from this country a chance to manage big clubs as well, that have credit already in the bank. I don't want to see Sam Allardyce's and Sean Dyche's. I want to see head coaches that know what they're doing. Eddie Howe, Liam Rosinia, and things like that. That's what we want to see. I think Eddie Howe should be a Man United manager. I know, like, he's not their profile kind of manager. He's not the, almighty. I think Eddie Howe at Man United would do a good job. You know what I mean? I honestly think that somewhere they can start from to get back to where they were. I think Eddie Howe will be a stronger candidate for them. Because they've given a lot of head coaches a chance. It just didn't work out for Man United. If they want to get back to, the promised land, sometimes you've got to, like, eat a humble pie and just give other people opportunities and see where it goes from there. What he's doing at Newcastle, you know what I mean, with the limited resources, especially he can't spend the money. PSR is obviously hurting him. Imagine he's at Man United spending that money. What he can do. There you go, man. There you go. I didn't want to say that because I don't want to give Man United any, elevation or anything like that, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh, don't want to see that. Don't want to see Man United back at the top anymore. Back at top. Yeah, there you go. So that's Chelsea. We'll talk about Arsenal next as well. I gave you, listen, clear indication of every team where they at the moment. So I think, what Chelsea are doing at the moment is great. It just, when bad performances now and again, happens and they lose points and all that stuff, are the fans going to stick with Liam Rosenior? That's where I want to see. That's why I want to see what the reaction is. If they still stick with him and give him a chance and let him, implement these ideas and see where he goes from there, then I think Chelsea will be in a better position in the next 2 to 3 years. 100%. No doubt about that. Yeah, so we'll move on to Arsenal. Obviously, they've beaten Inter Milan. My brother Mo's team. They're terrible, aren't they? What we saw the other day, goodness gracious me, man. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. So let's go to Arsenal. Arsenal. So they won by 3-1. Listen, I'm not here knocking Arsenal like other people do. I know I have my fun moments. I had a stream after the Arsenal game, Liverpool game. I wasn't here joking about having fun. You can't even beat shitty Liverpool. Liverpool dominated you in the second half. It was just a banter, and everybody came on here trying to have a go at me. My own fan base having a go at me. Why are you celebrating? I'm not celebrating. It was just fun banter. What Arsenal do to other teams. That's what I was doing, having fun at the same time. That's what it was. So yeah, they won by 3-0. Gyökeres scored a great goal, man. He killed it around the defender and scored. Jesus, guys, I've always liked Jesus. I've always said Jesus is a player top teams should have around, because what I like about him, guys, that not many people I think talk about Jesus, is his work rate. He doesn't give in, guys. He's always in and around defenders, giving them hard time. He never gives up. He never gives in. I remember when he used to play for Man City, he used to give Liverpool torrid time. You know what I mean? He just needs. Look at that. 2 goals he scored. 2 goals he scored for Arsenal. Susic scored for, obviously, Inter Milan. I think got an equaliser. It was 1-1, and then Jesus scored again in the 31 minutes. And listen, you score goals, you stay in the side. But you look at Jesus, I think he's a better all-round player than Gyökeres. All of a sudden, Gyökeres comes in 84th minute and scores a goal like that, curls it around the defender. We've been waiting for this the whole season, Gyökeres. All of a sudden, you turn up when you're on the bench. Kind of weird, that isn't it? But when you're starting, you don't even do anything in the game. You're just a pedestrian, bro. Do something, my guy. That's all Arsenal fans are asking for. But I've always said it, man. Jesus, listen, I wish Liverpool got him when he was when Man City wanted to get rid of him, because he suits the way we play. Running, putting pressure on defenders, committing people. That's what you need in a football club. He might not be the guy who will get you 30, 40 goals a season, but he'll still have his moments in the games, if you know what I mean. So it's like a bit of a Firmino type. You know what I mean? Firmino ain't going to get you more than 15 goals a season, but he'll contribute something. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. And Arsenal fans, listen, I'm neutral on this show right now. Don't apologize for what your football club does. They might not be the most eye-catching football team in the world, but listen, you just need a base. Once you start winning, you have that winning mentality, that attractive football comes after that. Look at Arsene Wenger. It wasn't the most attractive football when he first came, but once he started winning, he was one of the best teams, in passing and, making movements on the pitch, team build up, everything that you was doing. It was proper football. Don't forget, you was Barcelona before Barcelona. Barcelona became Barcelona after you. So you've already done that. You've been there with Arsene Wenger doing that passing and moving and, keeping possession and all that stuff. So just don't be apologetic for, playing negative football at times. It's not your fault. It's just a start. When you start in success, you got to play ugly. Once the ugliness disappears, football is tutti frutti, man.
Oh my God!
There you go. As you can see, guys, 15 shots to the 14, 15 shots from Inter Milan to the 14 of Arsenal. 4 shots on target to the 5 of Arsenal, but Arsenal are more clinical. They scored 3 out of the 5. And possession, Inter Milan, they're the home team, and you expect that 51 to the 49. Passes, 434 to the 400. So it's all similar. It's all similar. It's not too far from each other, guys. You know what I mean? The standings that you can see, Arsenal is the only team with 100%. Does that remind you of a team last season that was doing a similar thing? Yes, Liverpool. It was top of the Champions League. Don't know why. Don't know why we stood there, because at the end of it, we got PSG after that. So it didn't really matter. Inter Milan, where are you? Where are ya? Where are ya? 14th in the league. There you go, people. So they're still in and around, obviously, the playoff positions. Yeah, listen, like I said, Arsenal, don't ever apologize, how you're playing football, where you are at the moment, because you're always going to need a starting point. And once the winning mentality hits your football club, it's frightening, in my opinion. And that's what people don't want to say, mate. I mean, when I'm neutral, I'll say that. But when I'm just talking about my team, I won't say things like that. Hell to the no, mate. Hell to the no. Yeah, so that's how it is in the Champions League, guys. As you can see, Arsenal are top. Liverpool are 4th. Tottenham 5th. Newcastle 7th. Chelsea 8th, and Man City 11th. There's the English teams right there. England, they're all from England. So we're dominating in Europe, people. We're dominating in Europe. We're doing pretty well. Yeah, let me make this smaller right now. And then we move on to the Mighty Reds, as we was going to talk about. So yeah, Liverpool won by 3-0. Szoboszlai scored. Gakpo scored. Frimpong, obviously, own goal. I was impressed, I was really, really impressed with Liverpool yesterday, guys. I thought, listen, you're always gonna have you're gonna have to give credit when things are going right, and you're gonna be disappointed when things go wrong. So be a good human being. Stop always being negative, even when we win games and all that stuff. I don't want to be that type of fan, guys. I do not want to be that type of fan. I'm always gonna be, saying my piece in the games as well. So I'm never gonna say one thing and then ignore the other stuff. Nah, it's not right, man. I said it to you guys before. With Arne Slot, I even feel sorry for him at times, because to me, sometimes he puts himself in a situation that he's too honest. If he just, like Gerard said yesterday, just keep your mouth shut. Just get on with your management style. You don't need to tell people you struggle with, low blocks. Let me show you, for example, guys. I don't think you guys seen enough of the interviews after the match yesterday. Let me share this with you. Yeah. Let me share this. This is from CBS, where Carragher, Henry, and Richards on there. So there you go. Hear what he's saying, and this is why people are angry with him. Just avoid things like this. Don't give your rivals ammunition to have a go at you because you told them what your weak points are. Stop doing this, Arne Slot. Just shut up. That's all you need to do, bro. You're too honest. You're too good of a person, man, for them to take advantage of you like this. So listen to what he says, guys.
A really positive night at what could have been a tricky place to come. What pleased you the most about what you saw?
No, it could have been a tricky place to go. It is a tricky place to go because of their fans. But definitely also because of the players they have and the manager they have. They have always a very good idea of how to play. And we had to be really good today to beat them, and I think that's what we were. Already in the first half, there were 3, 4, 5 moments where we took the ball off them, and we should have done better in the counter-attack. And on the ball, we were very positive again today. But we generated less chances than we did Saturday. But now we scored 3, and then everyone probably is much more positive than when you create 5 times as much chances on Saturday, but you only score 1.
Yeah, how pleased were you, though, to have got that second and the third goal to kill the game off? Maybe something that you would have liked to do more this season?
Yeah, definitely. In the last 13 games where we've been...
Hang on a second, man. Sorry, guys. Let me just check.
Yeah, definitely. In the last 13...
Why is that echo?
It is a tricky place to...
I'm hearing echoes here, man. That's not me. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's this damn echo. It's the echo thing, man. Fucking annoying. Let me go back here. Sorry about that, guys. It's the echo thing. It's just it's annoying. I don't want to have it on my screen. Let me see again.
On a really positive night at what could have been a tricky place to come, what pleased you the most about what you saw?
No, it could have been a tricky place to go. It is a tricky place to go because of their fans. But definitely also because of the players they have and the manager they have. They have always a very good idea of how to play. And we had to be really good today to beat them, and I think that's what we were. Already in the first half, there were 3, 4, 5 moments where we took the ball off them, and we should have done better in the counter-attack. And on the ball, we were very positive again today. But we generated less chances than we did Saturday. But now we scored 3, and then everyone probably is much more positive than when you create 5 times as much chances on Saturday, but you only score 1.
Yeah, how pleased were you, though, to have got that second and the third goal to kill the game off? Maybe something that you would have liked to do more this season?
Yeah, definitely. In the last 13 games where we've been unbeaten, we've only been 54 minutes behind. In all the other games, almost we went a goal up. But we gave away that lead somewhere during the game. And today, again, I think we had much earlier in the game the chances to finish it off. One of the best examples was when we hit the bar or the post with Hugo Ekitike, and in a counter-attack, they almost scored the 1-1. Now, in our season, you would have expected that ball to go in. So people could complain a lot about us again. But today, we probably deserved what we got. And we weren't unlucky as we've been so many times this season.
What's the key now to using this victory and going on a consistent run of winning games?
I know so well why we're not consistent. And that has mainly to do with when a game is more open, when tactics are involved, when players can play through the lines, when they can show how good they are. That's a completely different game than against the low block. You need completely...
There you go again. We're back to low blocks. We're back to low blocks. There you go. Rodrigo, there we go again. He's saying it again, bro. Another after match reaction. Another thing he talks about again. I'm sick to death of it, mate. So let me explain to you that comment, what you wrote there, my guy. The reason we played well yesterday, the reason we beat, obviously, Marseille yesterday, is because they play their game. De Zerbi does not play, 10 men behind the ball and stay there, low block the whole game. He likes to play football, De Zerbi. That's why we played our football and we won that game. If a team low blocks, Liverpool will struggle. If a team plays their game, Liverpool will win. And that's why we won that game yesterday. That's the difference, my guy. And he keeps talking about low blocks again. He even said it. The reason we won this game, because they're not doing low blocks. They're playing their game. So now we're going to Bournemouth. Expect low block. Because he keeps mentioning it in every press conference that he does. We played pretty well yesterday. It wasn't the most outstanding performance that I've ever seen in my life. I think some of the players need to brushing up on their final ball at times. Because if they're brushing up on that, maybe we won't lose the ball as much and we won't get counter-attacked as much. That's the problem with us when we watch Liverpool. They need to find a way to open up these low blocks. Sometimes you've got to do it by set pieces. Free kicks outside the box. Take a long-range shot. It might hit deflection and go into the goal. Take a corner that is pinpoint at someone's head. Maybe we could score from there. Because we take about 10 or 13 corners a game. We don't even score one from that game. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. He is so thick, he doesn't understand that. If a team is low blocking, all you need to do is get 2 goals up in a game. In the first half, get 2 goals up. They need to come out of position to score goals to get the goal back and an equalizer after that. That means there's going to be space right behind them where you can capitalize and score more goals. But you don't even do that. You just let them come in, come back into the game straight away. We score 1 and we just sit back. That's not the way. If a low block team, if you score against a low block team, we score the first goal, go and get another one and another one. Just to, make the game comfortable. Make them come out of position so your players can capitalize and go on the other side and score goals. But we don't even do that. Every single time he comes back after the match, match reaction and talks like this. Oh, low blocks. And Steven Gerrard did say, stop talking about it. Low blocks has been at Liverpool since the beginning of Shankly's era. Even before Gerrard said, even before me, there was low blocks because it's Liverpool Football Club. Because it's Liverpool Football Club. It's a big club that you can take points off if you do the right thing. And that's what every team looks forward to. We're the biggest club in England. What do you think our rivals, these teams that face us want to do? They want to beat us. Even if they have to play negative football, they will do it by any means necessary. And that's what they do. You moaning about low blocks every single time ain't helping Liverpool. It's helping your rivals, your opponents, because they're going to do that against you in the future. The only teams that we beat this season is the teams that didn't do low blocks. Have you noticed that? Just shut up. Just shut the hell up, man. Just because Marseille didn't do the low blocks, it doesn't mean other teams are going to do the same. Just shut the hell up. You are a coach of Liverpool Football Club. You're not a coach of Burnley. You're not a coach of Bournemouth. The way they're set up is up to them. Stop asking teams to set up differently against you. Oh, they got to play football in order for us to play football. No. That could be negative. At the end of the day, they're here for the 3 points. That's what they're here for. They're not here to entertain you. Come on, man. You're telling other teams how to position in the pitch. Why? It's none of their business where they go on the pitch. You're not their coach. As I said, there's always ways to score goals. Set pieces, shots, great team build-up. You know what I mean? Do 1-2s, make sure your players run quick. You could do things like that, but you don't even prepare the team for things like that. Because every time I watch Liverpool against low blocks, it's the same thing. Back to Van Dijk, back to Alisson, back to Konate, back to Frimpong, back to Kirkes. I don't want to see that anymore, bro. And you got your captain always requesting for the ball when we're attacking. Why is Virgil van Dijk asking for the ball when we're in an attacking position? He should be telling them, keep going. Not pass to me, keep going. He's not the playmaker. He's just a defender. He hasn't got the eye of a needle pass. He doesn't do that. The only eye of a needle pass, or whatever you want to call it, is the long range diagonal that he does to Salah in the last 10 years. That's the only thing Van Dijk's got. But why are we passing back when we're supposed to be going forward? Put crosses in the box between the goalkeeper and the defense. You never know. A player might come in and shoot and score. They might score an own goal. The goalkeeper might parry out to a player that could shoot back and score a goal. You don't know what can happen. Put the ball in dangerous places to win games. We don't even do that. We keep passing back to Van Dijk, Alisson, Konate, Frimpong, back to Kirkes. It's boring. Nobody wants to see that. You as a head coach, push them forward. Tell them go, 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 go. Attack, 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 attack. That's what we had to do with Gerard Houllier because it was so boring to watch. We had to say attack, 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 attack every time. Come on, man. I hope that answers your question, Rodrigo, bro. The reason we beat Marseille yesterday is because we actually played football and they played football. They played their game, which is open, expansive football. We played our game. Same thing. If they were low blocking, we probably could have lost that game. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Benitoz. Arjun wasn't expected. Yeah, none of us were, bro. Because they're better than PSV and teams like that we face in the Champions League, aren't they? So it is what it is, isn't it? What a perfect performance from Bodo. Yeah, they were brilliant, bro, against Man City. Absolutely brilliant against Man City, man. Big up Lucas, man. Sorry, Luca. Big up Luca, man. Big up my bro. I hope you're okay. Congratulations on the win. I thought you guys were amazing. Versus Inter Milan. Going away, at the San Siro and doing that to Inter Milan. Come on, man. You guys are serious this season, bro. Don't ever apologize like when people ask you questions, oh, you're a set-piece team. You're always scoring from the set-piece. Who cares? As long as you're getting the goals, you got a base there to build up on in the future. You know what I mean? The pretty football will come after that once you start winning. Your football club has got no mentality of winning yet. But once they get that, you'll be frightening like you used to be with Arsene Wenger. There you go, man. I know I'm not supposed to say that as a rival fan, but I'm telling you guys the truth because we put ourselves in a bad position for Arsenal to come into the equation. If we just did the right things financially, get the right players in and all that stuff, strengthen the squad as we should when Man City drop off, we could have been dominating in the next 5 years. But we didn't take that opportunity. We do what Liverpool always do. Drop the standards. And everybody else is going to do the same streams that they've been doing in the last 15 years, 16 years. We don't even learn from things like this. We've been here before. We talk about the same thing every streams that we do. I'm sick of it, man. When the opportunity is there to take over from the club that was dominating, you take it with both hands. You don't let other clubs come into the equation. You don't do that. And that's what we did. And that's what we did wrong. Hence why we are always where we are. Even under Klopp, it was the same. Each time we won a Premier League or a Champions League, we don't progress because we don't spend the right money. We don't get the players for the right positions. We do what we normally do. Get, potential. So Jurgen can build them again for the next 5 years until they get to the, promised land. I'm sick of it, man. Why can't we get ready-made players? I'm not asking for world-class players. I'm asking for players which are hungry and want to fight for Liverpool Football Club. That's what I'm asking for. That want it, like Gehi, like Semenyo that went to Man City. They are hungry, man. They want to win trophies. They want to be the best, at their positions. They want to be, getting Champions Leagues. They want to get, Premier Leagues. That's what they want. You don't get players that's got a full stomach and then expect them to do a different thing already on the pitch. Nah, mate. They think they're bigger than the football club already when they get there. So all I want is right players when we need them the most. And Liverpool haven't capitalized on that. Because why is Arsenal in the equation now? When Man City and Liverpool were getting to 99 to 100 points a few years ago. Why is Arsenal into the equation? Because we stepped back and Arsenal stepped forward. That's the difference. Last season, we won the league by 10 points. We come into this season with arrogance, playing open, expansive football. Oh, don't worry, man. We concede goals, but as long as we outscore the other team, we'll be fine. You don't go with that because we bought Isak and Ekitike and, all these players. You don't go with that attitude, man. You still respect the league because retaining the Premier League is the most difficult thing. We don't do that. It's crazy, guys. Like, man, we went with the arrogance this season and we got caught out. Well deserved as well. We deserve to be caught out. Smash the likes, people. Appreciate that, man. Please hit the likes and subscribe and all that good stuff as well. Liverpool, good win. Yeah, it was a good win, bro. It was a good win. But listening to my head coach always talking about the same thing about low blocks. It's too repetitive, man. It's getting boring, man. Change, bro. Change, man.
Different quality against the low block, and in a low block it has not so much to do with what you prepare before the game. You just have the ball a lot, you get in the final third, and something should happen. I think
the thing is, shouldn't you be proud that teams who are big teams, top teams, are preparing for you and they low block you? Isn't that something? Doesn't that make you feel special as a football club? Because they're preparing for you in that way. You're just playing your football. But they're preparing for you because they're scared of you. Because they know if they open up, you'll score a lot of goals against them. So they got to go low, deep in front of the box to stop you scoring. So if every team is doing that against you, you should know you're a top team. You should find a way to beat them. You should actually analyze the teams you struggle against, which are low blocking. Maybe if you look at it and implement your ideas in the training ground and place players where these teams are. Maybe if you do some pass and move, drills, you could find a way out of these problems that you're facing. But I don't think we do enough of that, guys. We don't watch other teams. There's no way. Look at the way he's speaking. Look at the way now he's speaking, guys. It's like a person that hasn't prepared for his opponents. Because he says, we struggle against low blocks and we can't open them up. But there's a way. You just got to find it. Man City do. Arsenal do. What makes you any special? So the lack of preparation for low blocks is what's costing this manager, this head coach at the moment. And he doesn't know how to solve it. And this is why he's going to lose his job eventually as well. It's sad. It's really, really sad. Like I said, go in your training ground, do drills on low blocks. Keep doing it. We're all right when we're attacking and the other teams attacking. We're fine with that stuff. But let's try the other way. Let's try doing it in the training ground. Van Dijk, Konate, go deep. Kirkes, Frimpong, go deep, and then let's try open it up from there. See what's the ideas in the games when teams start low blocking us, what we haven't prepared for do. But he doesn't do that, man. He doesn't do that enough. He just complains every freaking press conference, every match reaction. It's the same as the last one. I'm tired of it, man.
Said something very good about that, what I've said 15 times this season already as well. What the importance is of facing a low block. and you cannot compare that with a game tonight, where both teams want to play out from the back, where both teams want to press. And every game we've played this season, when this was the situation, we've played very good games. We've lost at City, we've lost at Chelsea, but many of these games we got results. But our reason why we're inconsistent, if you want to call 14 times unbeaten inconsistent, and then that has all to do with us struggling against low blocks.
The guy's talking about 14 times unbeaten. Yeah, drawing, bro. We haven't won many. So what are you talking about? Oh, man, there's peanut in that brain of his, man. There's just a peanut in the brain, man. The brain is peanut.
Well, the win tonight does mean that the Champions League table is looking nice. You're into that top 8. How important is it that you stay there to avoid those extra 2 playoff games?
Not very important, because people can see, I think, what a squad we have. So we have 3 players out with long-term injuries, and we already were not the squad that had the most players in the start of the season compared to our competitors. So yeah, it's almost crucial for us that we don't have to play these games, because I just said we've been so many times going a goal up. And maybe, I don't know, I don't think that's the biggest reason, but if you every time have to play the same players, the same places, because of the amount of players we have, then it might be that in a few times players were a bit more tired than they would be if we could rotate them a bit more. But every team has this during a season, that you have to rely on the same players. And that's with us recently as well.
You see, he talks about, like not having the strength and depth. Whose fault is that, man? Like you say, you told Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, I like to work with a small squad. So they gave you a small squad. So why are you complaining now? This is what I'm saying, guys. He's confusing.com, this guy. He told us, everybody knows, all Liverpool fans know, he told us he likes small squad. He doesn't like to have a lot of players. Now he's got the small squad. Now he's got injuries. He's complaining about it. Even Chiesa got injured in the warm-up. That's how bad we are at the moment. Man City, I was shocked. Who do you think will win the Champions League? Oh, the league. Win the league or the Champions League? Oh, if you mean the league, Arsenal's going to win it now, man. Man City don't want it for some reason. I know it's only 7 points, but Arsenal are amazing. Let me just put it that way. Man City just... Whenever you guys drop points, they drop points. It looks like Arsenal, yeah. It looks like Arsenal. Even at the Champions League, they ain't that. Like apart from Arsenal, there's not a team that's standing out. So listen, man, quads is on, Luca. Quad is on, my brother. Man City got lucky. Could concede 2-3 more goals. They got totally destroyed. There you go, Norwegian team, bro. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, my guy? I'll watch highlights for on other games later. I'll only watch us. Yeah, it's what it is. Beans and toast, my brother. That Gomez performance deserves a soul glow. Okay, bro. Just for you, man. Just for you. Just for you. Just let it shine through. Just let it shine. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let it Come on. Let's go, man, with a soul glow, bro. Come on. We're back, baby. We're back. We are back. No, we're not back, man. Who am I kidding? He does deserve a soul glow moment, bro. I thought he was amazing. It looks like, was it 2019-20? Van Dijk and Gomez backing up each other, fighting for each other. That's what it looked like to me when I saw that, man. What a. Big up Nems, big up Clive, of course, big up Barovian, big up Mr. TW, big up Beans and Toast, big up Double, my brother. I'll come to you. Big up Danny as well, my guy. Big up, my guy. Big up Touchline. I'm just going through the comments. Luca, of course. True Don, my brother, always and forever. Z, big up. Of course, I read your comment. Oh, hang on a second. Godesaem. I remember this guy. I swear this guy was on streams years and years ago. I'm sure, man, he was on this channel years and years ago. I'm 100% sure about that. Let me come to his comment actually after. There you go, bro. Yeah, I thought he was amazing. I thought Gomez is just like 2019, 2020. If you look at 2019, 2020, Gomez and Van Dijk, those two are the Premier League winners. It was them two that actually won us that Premier League that season. They were the consistent partnership at the back. Obviously, Lovren was coming on like now and again, and Matip and all that stuff. But these two, look how many centre backs we're talking about, guys. 4 centre backs that season. We're talking about 4. We're down to the bones. Down to the bones. Remember Terminator 2, people? Down to the bones. Down to the bones.
Oh my God.
There you go. We're in this, man. We're in that moment, man. Oh my God. Yeah. I thought it was amazing yesterday, man. I was just, like when you watch Gomez, you just sit there and think to yourself, please don't get injured. Please don't get injured. Oh shit, he went in for a challenge. Oh, please don't get injured. Please don't. It was like that the whole game. I even worry about Van Dijk when he headers the ball, when he's going for things. I don't know if you guys feel the same way when we're watching our team. Some of the players, when they go into challenges, you always worry. Yeah, but Gomez, Frimpong. Listen, a lot of people are giving Kirkes credit, deservedly so. But Frimpong, man, goodness gracious me. The guy's like, I've been told on this chat, a lot of people, I remember you guys, don't think I forgot. Oh, he's not a good defender. He's a wing back. He can't defend. Why are you saying that about Frimpong, guys? What are you saying about Frimpong now, man? Not only can he defend, he can attack as well. And he complemented Salah. Even Salah wasn't, Salah that we know. But I thought they had a great relationship on the right. And the way these two keep the width, it makes the opponents overthink things because they have to stretch. So when you stretch, that means there's gaps where we could make that passes as we did in the game. What I liked about the game as well, guys, I don't know if you guys noticed it, is the first time passes was amazing. Each time the ball came to the player, touch, straight counter attack. Every single time, straight counter attack. The issue that I have when we're playing against deep line defending, we don't do that enough. We hug the ball too much. We don't let the ball go, early enough for the player to run onto. Hence why we always struggle to open up opponents. If we make those fast movement passes, we're a threat. And that's what we did yesterday. And I don't think a lot of people talked about it. The first time passes, first time touches, Ekitika was doing, Soboslai obviously was doing for the Gakpo goal, etc. I like Soboslai as well, guys. Let me actually get the team up here, man. I don't want to hear this guy about his low blocks the whole time. It's getting boring, man. Fuck off. The low blocks, man. Fucking annoying, man. Sick of it, man. So, I don't know what. I've got my old team still there. I do reminisce sometimes about, the Alisson. Guys, he didn't really need to do much, did he? He was all right what he did. He was in trouble, didn't it? And Virgil, obviously, Gomez, Frimpong. Give the guy his flowers, man. Give the guy his flowers, Frimpong. Goodness gracious me. That pace. Good. Can't believe it, man. This is how we played yesterday, guys, if you don't know. And, for all those people that, had a go at me for backing McAllister, what are you saying now? What are you saying now?
Oh my God.
What are you saying now? Say something. Say something. Say something. Say something now, man. Why are you backing him? He's not good enough. Yeah, say something. Say something, man. Can't say shit, can you now? Can't say shit anymore, mate. Yeah, I love these two. When you watch Gravenberch and McAllister, what didn't it feel like the old Liverpool? You know what I mean? The one we come to love and that. The one we saw last season. Didn't it look like that? This was our team, man. The thing is, what I liked about us, we was like this the whole game. We didn't actually, expose anybody. These two, McAllister and Gravenberch, stayed in their lane. They didn't make things complicated or anything like that. They stayed in their position. Made it easier for us, which is just sit in front of the defense, let the attack do what they normally do, and we do the rest. What I liked about this guy yesterday, it was like the McAllister of old. He's suited to the Champions League, isn't he? He's passing first time, bam, straight to someone's run, bam, straight to someone's feet, bam. The opposition is thinking he's gonna pass one way, then he passes the other way. He did everything down to a T. This is why I support McAllister, because there ain't players like this in our football club. There ain't players like this in every football club. You need these type of players. They are winners. That's the beauty of it. He's just made the game more controlled, more, possession based. He's just complimented everybody yesterday, man. His passing was just out of this world yesterday, and he's not getting credit for it, man. Because he's passing here, he was passing there, he was passing there, he was passing to the goalkeeper, he was passing to Van Dijk, he was passing to Gomez, he was passing there, he was passing everywhere that you could think of. He was passing yesterday. That's how much control McAllister had, and he's not getting the credit that he deserves. You need these type of players, man. You get rid of this, you're in trouble, man. I'm telling you. Man. He had some issues this season. Don't give up on him that quickly, man. The guy's a Premier League winner. How many players of Liverpool's history can say that? Not many. McAllister is amazing, man. 27. I'm going to change his age. He's 27 now. Still got time on his side. Chose Liverpool over other teams because he likes the atmosphere at Liverpool. He likes the environment. He likes everything about Liverpool Football Club. That's why he chose us over other clubs. That's why I will never have a go at him. And what he did yesterday, sitting in front of that defense, getting the ball from the defenders, getting the ball from Alisson, and then pushing it forward first time, I loved every minute of it. That's technical football at its best, and that's not enough of that in the current football that we watch. Technical side is gone. If you look at every YouTubers, do they actually talk about technical football? No, because it doesn't exist anymore. And this is why I love the likes of McAllister being at my football club, because they can produce that. Not many players can produce that in other teams. Yeah, man. With Szoboszlai, you know the thing that angers me about Szoboszlai? He's got all the attributes of a great midfielder. But the thing is, he needs to brush up with his way of thinking. He passes too much to the opponents. His passes get intercepted a lot. He doesn't make the right decisions when you need him to do the most as well. So once he brushes up with that, because sometimes I see him doing right things, but it gets intercepted. But he has to do it quickly. He needs to stop this baby stuff like trying to hit the ball with a knuckle dust. I'm sick of that. Move away from this, bro. You're not a baby anymore. Hit the ball with your side foot. Do something, different. Do normal stuff now. You're a grown-ass man, and have a haircut. I don't want to see this bloody driving cars and shit adverts you're doing, bro, with colognes and shit. Have a haircut, man. Look serious. Let us take you seriously, bro. Looking like Shaggy on the pitch, man. Allow that shit, man. Look at Darwin Núñez. All those years with a dumbass hippie hairstyle. Now he's got a haircut. They take him seriously in Saudi, scoring goals on a regular basis. Come on, bro. Stop this. Leave that for the women. That's what women are there for the long hairs and shit. You don't need to do that. Sorry if that came across wrong. Apologies. Yeah, but that's what he needs to do, man. Take your game seriously, bro. Every single time I look at Twitter, they're showing that free kick he scored for Hungary. Look at the way you look there. You look serious, bro. We thought you was going to be our Kevin De Bruyne. You look like bloody Markovic at times, man. It's a joke. Absolute joke, man. Big up, Danny boy. What are you saying, Fozi? Big up yourself, bro. Good win last night away from home. A decent performance, but at the end of the day, Slot is still on life support. Yeah, I agree, bro. How can I disagree with that, my guy? How can I disagree with that, my brother? He's on life support. Listen, with Salah, don't judge him on this game, brothers and sisters, because, I think it's a bit harsh people having to go at him after that game. He's just come back from the AFCON, and I mean, he's come back to a different environment. But the thing I disagree with Salah, he was still on the pitch. Should have been substituted. Ketike, I know we've got to substitute him and all that stuff, but Salah should have got substituted. I know like Chiesa is injured and all that stuff, but there's still other players there like Nayoni or Rio that can come on and take his place. You know what I mean? You got to see something different, guys. Got to see something different, man. I hate doing streams right now because the mornings used to be my time. Now everybody's doing the mornings. What do I do, guys? Like, where do I move to? What time is suitable for everybody? Bloody hell, man. Everybody's doing the same time, my guy. Yeah, smash the likes, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, my guy. Remember, I said this, Liverpool will win the Champions League. AEM, bro. It's been a while, man. I remember this name, my guy. I remember this name. I don't forget quickly. You know me. I remember this name. I hope so, bro. I hope we can win the Champions League. At least there's something there for us to, to fall back on, considering the disastrous season that we had. You know what I mean? I hope so. I hope so. I think they should keep the team like this for a while. I don't want to see Konate anymore. As long as he's fit, Gomez, just keep him in the team, man. Keep him in the team. I mean, so at least if he stays fit, which you never know, Konate can miss out on the World Cup and he could go on his free transfer. Great, innit? Payback is a bitch, motherfucker.
Oh my God.
There you go. Sorry about the language, guys. Apologies for that. I can't stand him no more, man. I'm still here, Fozi. I know you're still here, bro. I'm just joking about. Why can't you guys take jokes, man? It's a joke. Fozi, watch the John Barnes interview. I'm going to share it with you guys probably later on, bro. I'm going to hopefully do a stream on that. I mean, that's my favorite player. That's my guy. On the Overlap Sky Sports channel. Brilliant interview. Come on, John Barnes is my guy. Me and Dean was talking about, please, guys, if you missed that on me and Dean's show, go and check it out. A lot of people actually messaged me after that and said to me, you guys should do more shows together because it's it's one of those shows people enjoy. We talk about the old time as well as the current times. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. The thumbnail says Marcel. Oh, sorry about that, bro. I'll change it up, man. Don't worry, my guy. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. As, Tony Montana says, okay. Man. Did they really say that? I hate that. I hate when that happens. Let me check, actually. I had to do it quick, man. I've got no time in it, man. Yeah, you're right, actually. I've got to change that shit. Change it. Sorry about that, guys. The thumbnail is not good enough. It's not to my standards. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, son? You know what I mean? It's not to my standards. Yeah, I had to do a quick one, Trudon. Sorry about that, bro. It's a quick, thumbnail. Didn't know I was going to do anything today, but so why not, man? Do a show this morning, my brothers and sisters. I'll do it right now. Let me change it up. Thumbnail. Yeah. 181. Ain't easy, babe. Ain't easy, mate. Ain't easy. Too much Love Island watching, isn't it? Confused me, man. There you go. Don't tell me. I haven't watched it recently. Yeah. Yeah, as I said, Gomez, sticking in the team is what we need for now. Because, we've got a guy at our football club that don't want to be here. So make sure he misses the World Cup then, innit? It could be bad back. You know what I mean? You don't have to be nice all the time. Be as bad as him. The guy's asking for a lot of money. Nah, ain't gonna happen like that, mate. Hell no. Yeah, I'm just going through. I'm just doing the thumbnail, guys. Sorry about that. Let me come back to this. Yeah, Ekatike, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching Ekatike. I know a lot of people get frustrated at times, like when he doesn't give the ball back to the players quick enough. But I think it's with experience, isn't it? What is he, 23? 23. So he's still got time on his side to improve on things like that. So I think, eventually he will, get better at that stuff. So just give him time and patience, guys, please. Yeah. I'm a firm believer he will get better at things like that. And we're going to see, a better Ekatike in the future as well. 100%. No doubt about that. No doubt. I've changed the thumbnail. Yeah, so that's me, guys. I've talked about every other team as well as my football club. I really hope against Bournemouth over the weekend we do much better than what we did against Burnley. It's going to be tough, guys. Don't expect that game to be an easy game. It's going to be a tough game against Bournemouth. So expect a low block. Expect a team that's going to try stop us from playing as well. That's what they're going to do. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I think I fixed up the thumbnail anyway. Big up Fozi. Of course, man. Of course, double my brother. Finally, a good game. Come on, you Reds. Yes, brother. Arsenal could win a treble. They can, bro. It only depends on teams like us to stop them, innit, really. A mod for Kopish as well now, Foz. I feel famous because you're a good guy, bro. You're a lovely guy, bro. That's why, my guy. I mean, I didn't hesitate. Double straight away, man. He was the mod. It's still Salah. It's still slot out. One game changes nothing. But you're one guy that can't be pleased, innit? Trudon. Goodness gracious me. I can see you've taken away the profile picture of Aston Villa. Because since you've been Aston Villa fan, bro, alone, like you say, they've been losing, my guy. Don't ever put Liverpool on there. What the hell is wrong with that slot? For fuck's sakes, he sounds like a broken record. I know, Rodrigo. I know, my brother. That's the problem with him, man. It just doesn't stop. If it ain't a low block or a PSG, then slot ain't interested. The guy's a maniac, man. He's mentally deranged. There's something wrong with him, man. When Steven Gerrard's coming out to tell you, like, stop this shit, you gotta listen, bro. Big up, brother. What are you saying? And brother Fozi agreed. Imagine if we had someone like Caicedo in the middle of the park as our midfield is vulnerable, 100%. Hopefully the board will act and get someone like Wharton, Anderson in the summer. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I don't know about those players. I just think we need a fierce midfielder there, bro. That, you know, when the opponents look at you, they're scared, you know, they're shocked, and they're going to say, you know,
Oh my God.
When they see that, that's what I want in our midfield. And this is why I'm still depressed from the Caicedo one when he didn't sign for Liverpool, man. I'm depressed, bro. It really hurt me, my guy. It really hurt me when Caicedo ended up at Chelsea. Why are you going to Chelsea in the first place, man? Do you want to win trophies or just be a guy that's just there? You know what I mean? Chelsea don't have that mentality anymore. Since Abramovich is gone, Chelsea are different. Why are you going there, bro? It's madness, man. Have we even scored from one corner this season? Swear Virgil is 0-0. I think we scored 2. I'm sure it's 2 or something. Someone said it a few weeks ago. We ain't the best at set pieces, this season. We will probably continue like this whilst playing under slot. Yeah, I don't know why, bro. Like, we don't have no plans on set pieces. Just put it in the box and hope. But there's no movements outside that, bro. There's never movements for them to score the headers. That's what angers me when I'm watching us. There's got to be movements in the box, bro. Big up TW. What are you saying, bro? The reason we struggle with low blocks is because our movement is crap and our final door is so poor. Our final door is so poor. Final ball, you mean, yeah? It's so poor. Okay, bro. I get you, bro. I get you. Barovien, my brother. I know copy shot on, guys. I know, man. I know you got other priorities. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I want to tell you the good days are coming.
How wrong was he about that, Amaron? How wrong were you, bro? Look at you now. You're sacked. You are sacked, mate. You're gone. Ah, man. I think I read everyone's comments, haven't I? I haven't been rude. Names, my brother is here, man. Please subscribe to Nems' channel, guys. Please subscribe to Nems' channel, man. He's got his own channel. My brother, my young brother there, man. Where's the beard? It's gone, bro. I don't have beards anymore, man. I've moved up in life. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm always good. I'm always good when I see you guys, of course. Innit? Tony, big up. What are you saying? We need to get rid of slot. God damn, straight to the point. First time I met you, I think, as well. I don't know if it's Tony, that one. We can win the Champions League we can win the Champions League for me. Oh, for you? Okay, we do it for you, bro. We do it for you. Salah had the miss of the season. Yeah, that was terrible shot, bro. I don't know what that was. It was very, very strange. Very strange. I really hate Bayern. Don't deserve to be in the top 8. Bayern in there, especially when Vincent Kompany is in charge, isn't it? I am mod for both Troops TV, Expressions, Uzin, Liverpool fan though, and yeah, I viewed your channel from the start when you had joint channel. Okay, yeah, there was 2 of you guys. Laser, that's what I'm saying. I knew you was there, bro. I knew you was there, man. That's why I said I remember this name. I just remember it. Can't forget the name anyway. I really hate Bayern. Don't deserve to be in the 100%, bro. I agree with you there. They're not very good to watch sometimes. Yeah. We need a player who's on smoke. We just need something, man. Big up Fozi, bro. Always, bro. Always, my guy. Yeah, that's me done, guys. I should be back at some point this week or maybe next week. Maybe later on. I might do the overlap thing. John Barnes is speaking on it, so why not? Maybe. You never know with me, guys. You never know with me, innit? So I'm a guy who's open-minded to anything. All right, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in. I know it's tough because other people are doing streams at the same time. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in, honestly. We go again, innit? We go again for another one very soon. Take care, everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you soon. I haven't said that for a while. That used to be my thing back in the day. Sorry about that.